Okay.
Hi everybody,
and welcome to our stream live from Gaming Mind Studios in Gütersloh, Germany. My name is Sebastian Walter.
and I'm Christian Günther, and today we want to show you the first steps in our upcoming title, Grand Ages Medieval.
All right. So, let's start. I think we should start up right. We should kick it off right with an open game where we'll want to show you some of our basic gameplay and how to play our game. Okay. So yeah, let's choose our avatar. I like the guy with the hat.
Yeah, I like the funny head guy too. But maybe we should customize our crest a little bit, our family crest.
Okay. I like this shape, small.
Okay.
More aggressive, don't you think? And oh, this is aggressive for you? No.
This is no. Get the battle axe.
The battle axe. Okay, the battle axe. Okay, yeah. In white or in black?
Nah, black.
Okay.
More even.
All right, then.
Okay.
Then we'll start, and let's start with a sunny setting in the Mediterranean Sea, I think.
It's the summer vibe.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go to Italy, and I'd like to go to Trento, I think, and let's set some starting funds for us.
I actually set the difficulty to pro. We're the best.
Yeah, we're the developers, right? Pro. Yeah. Okay. Pro. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then let's start. Okay, I see here's a notification for some basic controls we want to offer the player at the very first beginning to get used to our game mechanics. But, well, we're developers, I think we can skip this step.
Yes, we actually spent some development time and playtesting on that, so new players will find their way into our game, and we wanted to lower the entrance area for that, but skip it right away.
Okay, I get some messages. Yeah, I think we have a little bit of echo over here. So maybe I'll sit a little bit over here. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Is it better like this?
Maybe.
Yeah, we see. All right. So here we are, and this is our nice little settlement, and we are the mayor of it. Let's take a closer look. As you can see,
there's our family crest.
Yes, your aggressive family crest you wanted to have. And this is the view where we can take a closer look at the daily schedules in the city, and the daily routines of our people. And let's say something to our major goal.
Yes, our major goal is to become a powerful ruler and lead our people to greatness by making clever trading agreements with other people on our map, and gaining wealth, and increasing the number of our people, and research new technologies, and explore the map, and in the end, maybe we got to fight someone, but I hope that's in the far distance, because right now we got nearly no military units. But maybe we start with a little bit trading.
Yes, because of course everything is about trading. Yes. Okay, the mic is not better yet, I guess. Let's check. I'm not sure. Test. I hope it's better right now for the chat and the people. Okay. Let's try to go on. And as I mentioned, we have 20 typical goods for this time at the medieval age over here, from which we only can produce 5 at a time, depending on the resources and the position of our town. So as you can see, we already have high value of lumber and bricks. This is something we should take to other towns to make some profit. Therefore, I hired already a trader. Okay.
I'm afraid we have still some echo problems.
I think we still have echo issues. I'm not sure why this is right now. Let's check. this. Or I let you do the talking. Could you start talking? Is the echo also with his voice, with Christian? I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe I do some talking and then we switch.
Okay, but we can switch
Yes.
the headsets.
No,
Or what?
we
We
switch
switch positions. Okay.
we switch positions.
No. Okay.
No. Yes, maybe turn off your mic and
Okay.
just
Yeah.
put it upwards.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Maybe we start by with the trader, and we should buy some stuff from our city. Yes. Perhaps buy some salt. Buy some salt. Salt is always good, very good prices, and we produce it. As you might notice, the little barrels become less. That means that the price is rising because we are buying our commodity. The prices will rise, and so we got to watch the prices to make a good deal and maybe buy some salt, but not too much. And then, yes, some bricks. We got lots of bricks. We got to keep the prices high, so buy some bricks and some lumber. And maybe add some cards to our trader. No one is hearing you. Add some cards, maybe. And then we'll go to the city of Rome, beautiful Rome, and try to make a good deal. Go to the north, yes. Maybe if you zoom in a little bit, the people can see our landscape. Okay. What's happening? Yes. Yes, there's our trader with its the cards which we added. And there is the city of Rome, and yeah, as you can see, it's also a little city with all the little buildings inside and little people going about their business and haggling, and maybe there's someone drunk somewhere to see. might be, and yes, okay, this is our trading window, and yes, let's start making some money. Okay, we're selling our salt and we're selling our lumber, and maybe it's a good idea to buy some coal and some metals. We can sell them at our town and produce further goods like metalwares or something like that. It's a very important commodities these both do. You need them to build your cities and to build some units, and metal and coal is always very important.
With pleasure.
Okay. No more echo. Great. Yes. Oh yeah, there maybe first we make a good deal at our hometown and sell the metal and sell the goods, and yeah, take more lumber and bricks with you. We got too much of them, and maybe now we start exploring. Maybe take the scout, and as you might notice, the little road going to the south to the heart of Sicily. I reckon there might be a town where we can get some good deals too.
It's nearby.
Off to unknown lands, yes.
Let's get on with it.
Okay.
No problem.
As you might notice, there's a point of interest, but please don't click it. These are points of interest. They're all over the game world. You might find some wares. You might sometimes find a treasure, but most often you might find some bandits. And right now our little scout is not strong enough. Maybe you show him. Show the people the little scout. Yes, there are only two riders, lonely riders, lightly equipped, very fast, but only for scouting, not for fighting. So the risk is too high to get robbed by the bandits. Maybe bandits. Okay, we're further exploring. What I really like about our game is how beautiful the landscape is. I sometimes just sit there with the camera in a low zooming angle and
Practically
watch the mountains and watch the weather. We got winter's coming, winter is coming. And yeah, we discovered Palermo, and there is the mayor of Palermo with a diplomacy request, and let's see what he got to offer. Yes, okay. Yeah, it seems quite like a good deal. The transit agreement means that he is allowed to send his traders through our cities. It doesn't mean that he's allowed to trade in our cities, but maybe you accept and we open his town info. And we see, yeah, there we can buy actually some good South Italian wine and some good South Italian beer, maybe. But also metalwares. I think it would be worth to intensify trade with this guy in particular. So we will make him an offer he can't refuse.
You have a good offer for me?
Make a high offer. Yes. Okay. And we demand trade and trade agreement. That means that he is allowed to trade in our towns. He will send traders to our town. But it also means that we can buy in his city, and we want the beer and the wine. The beer and the wine.
This offer looks right.
Okay, submitted the offer. Okay, open the town. And yeah, there we can buy wine and beer and everything. But first, to do the trade, we got to get our merchant or trader to Palermo, and yes, we got our bricks and our wood and our grain, and we'll make a good price. All right. Okay, we are speeding up things a little bit. Okay. There, as you can see, he's producing grain already, but he got no wares. He got no goods. Maybe you show with the mouse. Yep. He got no goods because he's also producing beer, and that means the beer production is consuming his grain, and grain is you need grain to produce the beer, and we will deliver the grain, and he can produce more beer. And we can buy the beer and bring it back to our city. Yes. Okay. Let's buy some wine and buy some beer, and bring it to our city. And yes, as Sebastian mentioned, we need to. He needs building materials to expand his city, to build more production, and the more production you build, the more people will come to your city, and your city will grow. And that's our ultimate goal. We want big cities with lots of people in there. We only got 500 people or what? Please? Yeah, there's a production site. This is where we produce the wool, and there we produce the grain, and maybe you show the salt. It's at the coast, I think. There it is, yeah. There is salt. In some cities, you will see the salt production directly at the sea, but the cities are dynamically generated, and every city will look different. Yes, maybe open the office, sell the beer, and our people will actually start consuming the beer and the wine, and yes, maybe we start off with increasing our production. Okay, there is more beer. I'm reading the chat right now. What is the benefits of having these historical areas with the stars around it in your city walls? Those sites we saw earlier, it means you can discover them, and sometimes there will be a little reward by finding them. This one, I think he means that one, yes. Sometimes there will be a little reward, like some money or some commodities, or sometimes there will be bandits which you need to fight. There are also always bandits on the map which will try to rob your trader, or wild animals attacking your trader, and that's not good for trading, so we don't want this. But you will also find veterans which give your units more experience points and so on. And also it's very neat to discover the map and look out for those little sites.
Okay. So I can make some money because we have the food right now, I guess.
Yes, we should make some money. Yeah, you're right there. We should start. We should make some static income. I think we want to become a big ruler, and we don't want to do all the trading for ourselves. So we will set up a basic automatic trading route. This doesn't mean that we get the best prices, but it will do. And now you will also be able to set up your trading routes manually by saying, okay, buy the beer in Palermo and don't sell it to Rome, sell it to Taranto, sell only to our town, and you can do that. But for now, we will start with an automatic route, and maybe we'll set it up. It's pretty straightforward, and you got to leave the modus and you got to activate it.
Here we go.
Okay. Maybe you show the menu where the player can do all those trade route settings.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant directly at the merchant. Okay, the route settings. Yeah, here we got our city: Taranto, Palermo, Rome, and later on you can change the route settings and so on. And maybe you take over for a moment, and I will read a little bit in the chat.
Yeah, right?
Okay, we changed our headset.
Live. Okay, I'm live again, I guess. So, all right. Christian is looking a little bit into the chat, and I tried to focus on his strategy here. So what we did basically is setting up an automatic trade route to get our static income. And as you can see, the trader is already filled up with some goods, and he travels to Palermo to sell some of his goods, which we will see here in this menu. He do this automatically, and after he's done, then he will switch to, he has some wine and some beer. But here's something interesting, because Rome can be reached by the trader much easier by using the seaway. So let's take a look at this right here. And of course, we haven't been on sea yet, so he'll discover this way on the water, this way. This only works if the two towns which are connected are capable of having a harbor nearby, and then the trader will automatically decide which way will be faster, to use the street or use the seaway at this point. Okay. Oh, and there he is in Rome, selling our stuff and buying new stuff and moving on to Turin. Okay, to our time. Have you seen a question from the chat? Okay. Switch headset. Well, okay, and you stick to the headset. I'll check the chat.
Okay, double tap. There was this German question about the scale of things, and you mentioned that cities seem quite big and countries seem quite small in the scale of this game. Yes, that's correct. Cities are very large in our game regarding the whole scale of our countries, but we got a really huge map, as you might see the mini map, or maybe Sebastian, you could zoom out a little bit as far as possible. And as you can see, or maybe not, there's a lot of undiscovered land, and believe me, the scale is really big. And yes, you got small countries from scale, but you got many of them, and a lot of playground where you can play. I hope it will answer your question. And it's another question. What does the white circles around the cities mean? Yes, this is the circle where your city got its influence. You will gain rank, with which you can upgrade your technologies. We will come to that later. And every city, depending on its people living in the city, each city gains influence, and it will be bigger by time. And this white circle is a small indicator. Maybe go to the settings beneath the mini map, right? Yes, and show the urban areas. Right at the top, yes. There you can see it. This is our influence, and the white circles show the influence of the other cities. And later on in the game, you will have very complex systems of influence areas and so on. And this is a small reminder.
We're practically there.
Okay. Oh yes, now we found the commodity pile, and I hope there will be. I'm sure there will be no bandits, so it's safe to collect it. Someone left it there, and yes, we got some coal, and it is directly delivered to our home city and sold on the market. Now we got some nice extra cash. Extra crash. And yes, maybe you start with founding some cities. There was also the question how to found new cities.
We're practically there.
Swap headset.
All right. So as Christian already mentioned, we wanted to expand our landscape and our influence on the land. And what I found here is seems to be a road to which seems to be a seaway over to the other side of this country. So let's check what we found here.
Let's get on with it.
And well, nobody here. So this is a perfect spot for us to claim some more land. And for this we'll use one special unit we have for this, and I already prepared one. And this is our settler. This is basically a group of people with a lot of building materials and some food, and so they can found a new settlement in an area we desire. So let's go over there. Our scout already searched the area there, so there's no one else around. And we'll head over here. And one special ability of the settlers is to take a closer look at the surroundings and at the landscape. As you can see over here, there's already some brown. No, it's violet. So I guess this should be a good spot to get some wine over there, right?
Well, maybe we should get some fur. I think
okay.
No fur. Or honey. Honey is always good.
Honey or fur?
Huh? Okay.
Show me the honey or show me the fur? No.
Show me the honey and I show you the money, or what?
No, it's okay. Then let's go for the honey. All right. And
you can also
have the wine.
Have the wine. Okay.
Perfect. So this should be the spot, as you can see on this detailed view from the settler. And the green crosses you'll see over here are very good positions for the settler to, in his opinion, to settle the new city around here, because there is a great variety of available goods. So, but we'll take this one. We stick with the honey and the wine. All right.
Maybe name it Gütersloh.
Gütersloh, right next to the turn. Okay, here we go.
A beautiful land.
You demanded, here it is.
Regarding the question, yes, you can name it.
Yes. Ah, okay, perfect. Yes, you can name your cities. As you can see, the settler will start right away to build the city, but of course, they are missing, well, first some food, and they have some basic food and building materials to build the office for us, or well, our residents if you visit the town. But what we need is to tell them which productions should be available over here. And this is the variety of our 20 available goods at this time. Some of them still locked, which depends, which depends on our rank, which will be unlocked throughout our technology tree. And as we stated, our Christian wanted, we go for the honey. And also, I'd like to go for the wine and I think some grain. They still need food. Let's leave the other ones still untouched, I guess, because maybe we'll take a look at our skill tree later on. And I'll start setting up some productions. And as you can see right away, we have some missing building materials. So what we need to do is to get our trader over to this new founded town. And well, our trader is already busy, so just recruit another one. I think I'll also give him some additional cards so we can deliver a lot of goods. In the interest of time, I'm speeding things up a little. Okay, building material is missing, but I think our new trader, no, this is the other one, I get over this one. No, there is no card available right now. Alright, I take some of the production materials we still need. Don't want to waste too much money, so they need some food, and well, that's it. And as you can see, the trader, of course, he cannot reach the town because what is missing is a road, because the trader uses his cards and or the seaway, but he needs a proper road to reach another town. So for this task, we'll need those and recruit a building squad. Speed things up a little. There already? Nope. And here we go. And we'll connect just the two towns. We want the road to be built between, and he'll do the job right away. Of course, this is just a let's say, well, what's the word we need for this? This is just a casual way or shortcut, more or less. It's not built out with stones, so the merchants can't travel that fast. But he will be able to reach the new town. So let's do this in our next step.
Okay, maybe I could.
You have questions? Okay, question time. Switching again.
Question time. There was this question if the player is able as many characters and if we got some kind of dynasty mechanics akin to Crusader Kings or something like that. No, we got no dynasty mechanics, but we focus on the diplomacy with our with other players or the AI, if you like. And yes, our gameplay wraps around that.
Sir.
Okay. Is there ever going to be a threat to the towns of random invasions? No, there will be no random invasions. You will notice and know if a storm is coming. There will be some of your enemies are very aggressive. Some are more peaceful, and they will declare war on you, and that means they might launch a sudden attack or something like that. But you will know about that. It's completely simulated, and they use the same mechanics as the player. And yes, they will attack if they feel strong enough, or if if you bother them too much with some things,
With
and
pleasure.
it is always advisable to search for strong allies and so on. Okay. Maybe you go on. Switch time. Switch time. Okay.
You can also describe what's going on.
Okay. Yes. As you can see, Sebastian ordered some production, and slowly the people in the town are building their buildings, and yes, you can see the finished buildings over there. Exactly. Okay. Yep. There they are. As you can see, there is our honey, and there is our grain. Yes, and maybe yes, there's the wine. Okay, and maybe please show the city information panel open production. As you can see, there are no workers, and that means there is no production now, but the number of workers will increase if there's work to do, and your city is wealthy enough, and there is no event like a plague or something like that. They will come to your town, and they will man your production sites, and they will bring their families, and your town will grow, and the demand of commodities will rise, and you need to supply your city much better, and so on. So it's sometimes very difficult to supply your very big cities, and you got to think about how you set up your trading routes and so on. Okay. Yes. Okay. Maybe extend the road.
Time to upgrade.
And as you can see, our building squad is heading out. We need some money for that, and of course bricks. And he will start building a road, and our merchant will be much faster traveling this road. Yes, in multiplayer, may I become allies with my friends? Yes, of course, and you will always be able to send them soldiers to protect them. So it's a valid strategy that someone focuses on military, and the other one focuses on infrastructure and the whole thing. And yes, you can play in that style. How far into the game before the AI attacks you? Depends. It really depends how good are you. If the AI recognizes if you got a very strong military or something like that, and maybe it will start early,
We're practically there.
or maybe it will take some time because they say, oh, this guy is really very strong. I see I see many soldiers and so on. But maybe the AI will say, okay, I see you're not that strong guy, but maybe we can work it out. Send me some lumber and some wine and some beer, and maybe I will not declare war on you. It really depends on your play style. Okay, how much fun is this game? Good question. Yes, a ton. I agree. Okay, maybe we say something about the prosperity. Yes, as you can see, the prosperity is by 66%. That means your citizens. It could be better, but it could be worse, and there are still some things to improve. You can improve things if you send them more commodities and so on. But you don't want to reach the point where they say, "Oh, our prosperity is lowering." Oh no, where prosperity reaches a critical level, because then people will start to leave your town. They will leave your production sites, and that means less money, and you got to do something about that. Okay. Oh no. Maybe you want to talk about some productions. Sebastian will talk about production chains.
All right. So, as you may mention or may have noticed already, if I open up production window in our home town, you'll see that the salt is a good which requires some other goods in our system. So they'll use 2 barrels of lumber to produce 1 barrel of salt. So this is something you need to keep in mind if you set up a production which requires additional goods, so it won't run out of this resource. So you can still produce your desired good. And we do have some more complex production chains, which I can show, I think, in our other town over here. There you'll see the mentioned salt. Okay, it's not. I have not. It's not available here in this town, and I'm looking at the here. Here we go. This is the one I wanted. The coal, as you can see, is needed for further productions for our metalwares, for example, which is a very special good. We'll need to get sooner or later to build up new special buildings. We'll need this, or if you will upgrade your roads, and of course, military will need it. So I think have we reached yet another rank? I guess not yet. This is something. This is our let's say territorial claims, which represent our rank within the society and within all the competitors here in the land. So right now we are doing pretty well, I guess, to reach our next level. And the next rank we'll reach, we will be able to gain more military and even have some skill points available to unlock new technology. I think this is something we should show, right? Yeah, okay. Here you go. This is our development tree, which is subdivided into three structures. We have production based skills we can use and technologies we can unlock. We can improve, of course, our infrastructure to have our traders travel faster, or have them load more goods, or build new streets, or increase the church. And of course, the last one is getting new military troops if we want to do this the aggressive way. All right. I think we'll go for the productions right now, because I pretty much want to have beer for myself, and of course the metalwares we were talking about. And I guess yes, you wanted honey, right? Yeah. So honey is something, as you can see over here, which is needed. Grain and honey will be needed as a resource to build the pastries. So here we go. And this is something, yeah, perfect. We have the grain and the honey already available, and now I'll add the pastries of beer. And the beer, because beer just needs grain, which is available, of course. We start having some buildings over here. Okay. And we'll increase this as well, because of course we need some for bread, the pastries and the beer. Okay. So I guess it should start attracting all the people from the land to get to our very prosperous town. Well, right now on a downswing now. Needing some, yeah, of course. We need some further building materials.
Happy to oblige.
So here we go. Some further trading goods, production goods we'll take.
Certainly.
And put this one up. Here we go. Is there a question? Yeah? Switch time? Yeah.
Switch time. So there were some questions which I like to answer. There was this question: can I protect my traders? Yes, of course you can. You need to protect your traders. Sometimes there will be bandits or wild animals roaming the area, and it's advisable to have some military units, maybe cheap ones later on, more powerful but more costly units, and expensive units. Oh yes, thank you. And you can place them along the roads, and they will attack those bandits and so on. Okay. There was a question about the time shift in multiplayer. Yes, yes, we handle it that way. That all the players have to agree to speed up time. But we also did a lot of playtests, and you can see which time someone wants to have. You got a small icon which says, "Okay, Sebastian wants to play really fast," and you got to consent. And also press the button for the time shift, and then the game will speed up. And so you got the really neat flow in the game speed. Will I be able to convince smaller countries? Of course. If you rank up, that means you are more wealthy. Your cities are bigger. This means you can afford more military. Military in our games means they want food, they want commodities, they consume it from the cities. This also means they want some money, and they are not cheap. The better they get, the more pricey it is to have them in your army, and that also means that you're more powerful, and the AI will bow to your army. Okay. Will this game be moddable? No, I'm afraid this game will not support mods. Not in that way. Maybe do some tweaking in some INI files, but you won't be able to add your own buildings or something like that. I'm sorry. How do you gain development points? Yes, you gain development points by increasing your area of influence, as we showed earlier. Maybe you show it again.
Yeah.
You got those influence areas around your cities, and as you can see in our home city, where we got around about 2,000 people living and working, our influence in the land is much bigger. And in Gütersloh, or new founded city, there are less people living, and there is less influence. And the more influence you get, maybe you show it. Yes, the more influence you get, the more territorial crimes you get. Funny German guys. The more you will get some skill points for the tech tree. Okay. Will there be PS4 or PC crossplay? No, there is no crossplay. I'm sorry. Are there different military units in the game? For example, are some units better for attacking and some are better for defending your town or city? Yes, there are 4 types of military units, 4 basic types. And we got rock, paper, scissors mechanic for that. And they will counter each other, and you got to decide, okay, how will I compose my army? Will there be more archers or more horsemen or more infantry and so on? Okay. I think can you fortify cities? Oh yeah, we got a rank up, as you can see. we've reached a new rank. This means our influence is enough to become a landholder. And now we got more experience points or skill points. And we can spend them on some new technology. Do you notify the diplomacy between the other players, AI or human players? Yes, we got the diplomacy chart. Maybe you show that. Sure. Okay, yeah. There's a diplomacy chart, and you can always check on those states between the different players. Right now, we got the state between the green player and us, and we are neutral. That means you don't attack me, I don't attack you, but there may be a war coming. And this is the player right there. Maybe I should explain. The city of Rome and the city of Palermo are three little cities. They're trying. Yes, just with the mayor. They're trying to stay, keep their head over water. They won't start building big empires. There are other AIs like the green one, which you can see on the right. Yes, there. Helena, philosophers. Oh, nice girl. Maybe we should do some diplomacy there and bring some beer and wine. Or some pomp for her. Yes.
Not available yet.
Not available. Oh, we should research that. We got some technology points. Okay. Long way to go. Maybe not today. Yes, those Helena will try to build a big empire, and yes, maybe we can join forces. But those
Let's get on with it.
little free towns won't try to gain more influence. Basically,
with it.
later on, you will be able to take those cities over and buy out the mayor and send him
practically
to
there.
nowhere. And yes, those cities will belong to you.
No problem.
Okay.
Let's get on with it.
If two other nations declare war each other, do you notify this or only own diplomacy? You will get notifications about your own diplomacy, and you can always check on the chart we showed earlier how things are going with other people. There is a question about the PS4 version. You can play our game with the controller, and I really like it with the controller. I'm not quite sure if we support mouse and keyboard. I don't think so, but it's really enjoyable with controller. And when we're doing QA, we really like to play because you just lean back, relax, couch potato, yes. Maybe grab a snack, and then you will manage your empire as the big ruler. I really like the like our controller support.
It's nearby.
And when we are testing on PC, we too
Let's get on with
start
it.
to use the controller, not only on PS4. Yeah.
No problem.
Okay, yes, there is a question about our production buildings. We try to avoid such things as micromanagement, and you will need to build big empires with hundreds of cities in it. And so yes, you will the buildings are placed automatically, and you only got to set the right amount, and you can also set the productivity if there are too much goods of one commodity. Maybe we should adjust that and show that to the people. Go to trade, please.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Here it's okay, but in the beginning of our stream, we got way too much bricks and way too much lumber, and so we could have adjusted the productivity, and that means we don't have to demolish some buildings, but there will be less production output and the prices will be more stable.
Okay.
Okay, maybe you'll explain what you're doing right now. Okay. Wait.
Here we go. Oh, thanks. Okay. Yeah, I still try to gain more people to join us in Gütersloh. Therefore, I've set up some new production sites, which is of course a lot of work for the people in the outskirts of this town to join us in this town. And as I mentioned before, the good grain and honey will be needed for those two productions, and I still have to adjust this because still have missing labor. So the outcome from those productions is still not at the 100% of the efficiency. So there is still this lack of resources over here. So they are missing the raw materials right now. Okay, I think we should boost some more of the goods here. I'll just deactivate the trade route over here to do things manually, and just collect some more building materials, I guess. They will need some. No, this is something they don't need. They just need a lot of production materials. So just head over there and sell it all. And the production is ready. And I think I should also gather some grain from our hometown, from our starting town, will be added to this city, so the production can keep on making me some bread pastries and of course some beer. Here we go.
With pleasure.
You got two questions. Yeah, I just finished this, giving them some of the raw materials needed for the production, and therefore we're good on grain, but now the honey is still missing, so I think I have to build another production site on the honey. And I'll switch back to Christian.
Yes, answering times. There are two
Here we go.
questions. Use the PS4 version bots at the multiplayer, or is this PvP only? No, this is not PvP only, and all the things we say for the PC version also applies to the PS4 version. And this means, yes, we use bots in multiplayer and also in an open game and also in the campaign. But you can also play with a number of your friends and add some bots and so on. And there is a pretty mean question about our odd-looking empire. I don't think that our empire is odd-looking.
No.
We got beer and we got some wine, but yes, you're right. We should protect our borders, and later on you will be able to research some watchtowers and use them to defend your borders. I think there was a question about fortifying your cities. Right now, at the moment, you can show. We got the center building, and you can upgrade them. You got the office. You can upgrade the office. Maybe upgrade our office. Just upgrade our office. And as you can see, it will become a big office. Right now, it's a construction site, and when it's finished, we will be able to withstand sieges a much longer time. Okay. Is it possible to play together as one nation? Yes, we got. You can play together as one nation in that regard that as allies you can build cities and you can set up trading routes between these cities, but you won't be able to manage the city of your friend or something like that. But yes, you can trade. Always trade your city to your friend. You say maybe, oh Sebastian, I don't like Gütersloh anymore. Maybe you give me your nice looking main city and you get Gütersloh. Okay. Yes, there is another question about fortificating your borders of your empire. Yes, you can build watchtowers. And there's the question if there are Muslim factions. We try to avoid religion in our game, and you got churches in your town, and if you maybe go to Arabia or more to the south, there will be mosques in your cities, but we don't address religion directly in our game. Okay. Oh, moral is low. That won't work. Yeah. Right now we got a problem. There was our scout was low on moral. That means there was not enough money to pay him, and so our little scout said, "Ah, I want my money, and if I don't get my money, I won't fight. I won't obey your orders anymore." And you could see that on the lower left of the screen there was this moral indicator which went down, and so it's very important to supply your troops with commodities and of course pay them their money. Okay. Maybe you want to show some diplomacy with Helena at the end. Yeah, I want to go to Helena and maybe bring some beer and some wine and offer her allegiance.
Welcome.
Oh,
I'm
Helena.
sure you will be impressed by the size of our barracks.
Okay.
There is no option of you.
No.
Clear one option.
Tell me about your offer.
Offer her some. Oh, there. Offer her some commodities, grain, coal. Maybe some honey for the honey. No, some beer. Offer her beer.
Okay.
This girl seems to like beer. And demand, yes, transit agreement. Okay. Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
Forget it.
You see, she just wants more beer.
That's what she said.
Okay.
Well then, tell me about your offer.
Okay.
Not a bad offer at all.
She accepted her offer. Okay. You're done?
I'm done.
Okay.
Almost there.
Okay, I think we will just answer some more questions. Our hour is barely over.
Yeah.
Maybe if there are some questions. So. Okay, are there walls and borders for the empire? Yes, there are walls. There are borders, but no walls for the empire. Though it would be a great feature to build a Great Wall of China or something like that. We will keep it in mind. Who do I need to bribe to play this game right now? Maybe we will give you an address later and you send a big stack of cash. No, we'll be beer and wine. No, the game will be available soon, and right now we got a small group of beta players, and I think right now playing. I'm sorry, not possible. You got to be patient.
But join us in Gamescom.
Yes, join us at Gamescom in Cologne. And get a hands-on on the. Be there. There will be some presentations, but you will also be able to play our game there. Okay. Storm is coming. Yes. We got natural disasters. You can see there is a storm, which influences our city's production. Oh, we got an infestation of rats and a storm and missing building materials. But there is maybe you show the volcano. This would be worse. There's the big volcano, which means if there is a breakout and it's active, our cities will go down. There will be the population will wander off. They will flee, and we will need some time till our cities recover. Okay. No, nicht. Okay. Any further questions? Did you mention the DLC already? I had to step out quickly because someone decided before me. Okay. There will maybe there. I'm not quite sure. Maybe. There is the day one edition of our version. You can check it out at our website, and yes, it's something. The DLC is with the publisher. Okay. Thank you very much from our side for joining our stream. Thank you very much. Next time we will show some military action. And yes, see you next time. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Yes. Goodbye.
Bye.